daughter is changing something in her first apartment, or when your mother is changing something because she lives home alone. You don't feel like, oh, what are they getting on? You feel safe because you have the rubber grips that the Little Giant is known for, but you have a ladder that's under 13 pounds, but holds up to 375 pounds. This is what today's special values are made of. Little Giant is a brand here at QVC that's been customer top rated over and over and over again. And you would find this ladder elsewhere, not only littlegiantladder.com, but other retailers for almost double. And in fact, if you miss out, because it's the final presentation, and you have to go shopping for this tomorrow, even if we have some left here at QVC, it's not going to be $69.96 and 4 easy payments of $17.49. It's secure. You feel comfortable on it. You've got a couple different points of contact, but for the day, more than 26,000 have been picked up, and in this show alone, 3,500. This is a fantastic ladder, and it weighs less than a can of paint, and it comes to you just about exactly like this. Fully assembled, out of the box, and you're good to go. With me right now is the man responsible for this. Mel Huffaker is part of the Little Giant team. In fact, he's the vice president, and he brings us this item. This is it. It's our final presentation.
This is it. An incredible ladder, incredible price too. But it's so simple. One finger opens it, one finger closes it. But I've got to show you some features you're going to love on this. This right here, this top cap, that's what I call ladder heaven. It's 169 square inches of pure comfort.
You just feel safe and secure. It's like you're on the floor. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, your knees kind of touch this top cap. That double point connection that you have, it does something to how stable you feel on the ladder. It really changes. If you want to use two hands, you can. If you feel like you need to hold on to the handle here, you can certainly do that. It's great too to hold on that as you're climbing up and down.
And even if you're only going this far, if you're using, you just need a little step stool that stops here or stops here, right? There's nothing up here. What are you holding on to while you're getting up on that? Because you have nothing to hold on to when it's just a little step stool, right? With this, you've got all this quality aircraft aluminum grade, quality aircraft grade aluminum to hold on to be secure, even if you're only going up to the second rung. And speaking of the rungs, these are huge
They
rungs.
are. You know, this isn't just a normal ladder. This is truly a Little Giant. It comes with all the extras from the rubber feet. We really believe rubber grips were plastic slips. These huge rungs gives your foot the full support it needs as you're climbing up. We do use this boxed aircraft alloy. The reason why is that's where the strength goes. This ladder will hold 375 pounds. This makes this ladder the highest OSHA and ANSI rated ladder in the U.S. And frankly, to have something that holds that much weight and only weighs 12.5 pounds, as you mentioned, if you can pick up a can of paint, you can pick this ladder up. They weigh exactly the same.
I think the can of paint weighs more. I have been fighting that battle all night long. Hey, lightweight, under 13 pounds, as Mel was just talking about. Great platform, holds up to 375 pounds. So I know most of you, and we'd love to hear from you, are picking this up for yourself. It's empowering to us as women. We don't have to wait for somebody to pull out the big ladder or do the job for us. We can do it ourselves, whether it's getting something out of a cabinet, which is going to be the number one thing you'll do, is just get things out of the cabinet in the kitchen or in your closet, to painting, to dusting. But you also feel nice and safe and secure, even if you're a big guy on it, because it holds up to 375 pounds. Love this little tool tray right here. Love, love, love the rubber grips.
As you started off, how many people do you know that when they have a project, they just need to change a light bulb or get something out of a cabinet, they will grab a chair, a stool, even climb up on the counter? That is the time that accidents happen. And the reason why they do that is they don't want to go all the way out to the garage to get that big ladder to bring it in, knocking paint off the walls. So they do things that cause them to jeopardize their safety. Here's the difference. You have a ladder that weighs less than the chair, and it's so thin that you can literally store it in a closet or underneath a bed, but you grab it, you throw it up there, you get the job done so much quicker, so much safer, because now you have something solid to work on when you're up here. Two hands free. You're doing the job safer because you don't have to hang on for dear life, hoping that the chair doesn't roll over on you.
Oh, I know, or hoping that whomever's up there on the chair that was not smart to do that doesn't fall off. But I'm like really in the chandelier.
Yes,
currently.
let's slide that over just
Very,
a
very, very here. Over 26,000 now picked up, over 4,000 in this presentation alone. 4 easy payments of $17.49. My friends, this is your last 10 minutes to make your decision. This is the last 10 minutes to see this. This goes away at midnight your time. The price is almost double elsewhere. And the only reason that is the case here at QVC is because for one day only. Every other retailer, you have your prices for days, weeks, months, years sometimes. One day, Mel was able to get us
Incredible
a price that's
value.
$60 less.
And I tell people, Kirsten, if they get this and they're not absolutely thrilled, it's not everything that we told them it is, send it back.
Absolutely.
We are that confident that they're going to love this ladder because it's so lightweight. Like you said, if you can pick up a can of paint, you can pick up this ladder.
There's Bridie. She's over in the other room. Cleaning things. She's little.
She is. She's 5'2". She works at Little Giant. She's able to carry that ladder with no problems at all. Again, can of paint, ladder, same weight. And remember, this fits right here on the ladder itself. So if you're working and you want a can of paint to have right where you're at, store that. And this will put all of your accessories right here. Putty knives. Light bulbs.
You know, what if you do need to change this under cabinet lighting? What are you getting on to do that? Or you need to dust it, which has not been done in a really long time.
We need to have
by
a
the
talk
way.
with housekeeping.
Please, seriously. Grab that book up there in the library or wherever you might have it. Or, I mean, this is a great one to have on an RV.
Yes.
To have on a boat if you're traveling all the time and you've moved into a smaller space. It's great.
And when you need to move it, just pick that up, take it to where you need it. Everything stays right there. So you're not climbing up and down the ladder, which makes it even safer.
It really does.
So you're solid there. A lot of people have ladders like this.
Oh, scares me.
And the problem is
The
you
ladder.
just don't feel secure.
No.
These are the kind that you just bite the bullet and throw it away. Invest in something that somebody's going to feel safe on. You know, it's not like a paintbrush. When this fails, nobody gets hurt.
True.
When this fails, it's because somebody's climbing on it. So you really want the safety factor involved in your climbing equipment.
QVC.com is the best place to go. We are very busy. I think everybody's realizing this is their last chance to pick this up at $60 off of retail because this all goes away at midnight your time. And you also get it on 4 easy payments of $17.49. This 4 easy payment event, all items on air and online, goes away in 7 minutes and 36 seconds. So don't wait on that. But we are getting busy. So please, please, please try your automated ordering so you can get through before the clock strikes midnight your time. Hi, Judy. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Thanks for calling in.
Hi,
Why are
Judy.
you picking this up today?
Because I want to be able to change the flag outside.
Yes.
And I don't want to be up on a tall, bulky ladder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just something just enough for me to be able to reach it safely
Right.
and do it by myself. Because every season I've still got my Christmas flag up because I still have the right height
Right.
thing. And I figured this is safe
It's great.
and a good buy.
Safe. I think that's the most important thing to me. I've tried a lot of other step ladders like this, or not like
Right.
this, and this feels so secure. The quality in this is, well, it's Little Giant quality, so you can feel safe.
Judy, we've sold over 500,000 Little Giants here at QVC. And the one feature that I think you're going to love the most about this ladder is that giant platform that you get to stand on when you're up there. It just allows your whole foot to be covered. You're going to feel secure. You'll have that top cap to kind of lean against. It's just a completely different feel when you can stand flat on something rather than balance yourself on rungs.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Exactly. And I've been waiting to get just the right thing. I have a little step stool for inside, but it's not quite tall enough for those things I need. And so this will be much more useful.
Yeah, and at 12.5 pounds, it's going to be so easy for you to move that around.
Right. I like that.
Well, Judy, use it in good health. I'm glad we were here for you tonight and you were able to get it before the price went away at midnight.
Yeah, me too. Thanks you.
Thanks for calling,
Judy.
Judy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Almost 27,000 now picked up today, over 4,500 in this show alone. This is something extra that you can pick up. Ask your order operator about it.
It is. It's called the vertical organizer. It slides right in over the top of the ladder just like this. It'll hold 20 pounds of whatever you want. There's a perfect slot for your phone if you're doing any do-it-yourself videos that you want to load and have them right there while you're working. When you're done, it does do this, and this is kind of a nice feature. It just mounts onto the wall like that. You close your ladder up, and it fits right over the top of this. So this is how you store your ladder when you're finished. So it's just a great way to keep the ladder up off the ground, prevents it from tipping over.
I love this as a Father's Day gift. I love this as, well, a Mother's Day gift as well, because I'm a mother and I would love this to be able to use it for myself. I love this as a graduation gifts. I mean, it's just housewarming gifts, wedding gifts. I mean, it's just a great price point for that as well. We are very busy on the phones. Please, QVC.com, automated ordering. Don't miss out on this, because we've got about 4 minutes left, and then you're not going to be able to see it again because the price will go away. It is an expiring offer. Just to get into the cabinets, to dust, to get into your closet. I feel like closets these days super high, but all that wasted space up there. If you put more storage up there, it's great, but then you can't get it to it because you need a ladder.
We feel like the ladder empowers people to not have to wait for somebody else to come home to get a job done. So if I need something, I don't want to wait for somebody. I want to just get it out, climb up, get what I need, and then climb back down. This, by the way, this soap weighs more than the ladder.
I don't know. I don't know how. Okay, so that's about the. Yeah, you're right. That's a little bit more than ladder. I still think that paint can's more than ladder. Can I put this back up here?
Yeah, if you want.
See, and now you can also use more storage in your house because you can actually get to everything. Again, don't climb on the furniture. Just don't do it. It's bad for the furniture. It's worse for you.
That's right. Bridie is our VP of safety at the company. She gets a chance to come out and help us out sometimes. She's only 5'2", so the ladder's really nice for her to get up sometimes a little higher in her cabinets.
Yeah, Kirsten, I'm glad you brought that up, because every time in my house, I don't have a lot of cupboard space, but I've got shelves.
Right.
A lot taller than I am, and I constantly get this thing out to get my KitchenAid and my crock pots. And so I love it for that. But I love how comfortable it is and the wide platform.
Right, and you feel safe and secure.
So secure.
And I mean, if we were in, you could put this right there against the wall in the kitchen if you needed to, like for storage. It's super, super simple. Or even in between, a lot of places people have things in between that's called a refrigerator. Been up for a while. But it's easy, Bridie. And you said before how you love that it didn't slip on harder floors.
That's one of my favorite parts about it. The rubber feet, they grip, they don't slip, and they don't scratch my hardwood floors or my tile. And I love that.
Yeah, that is really nice.
My mom uses this all the time. I got it because I loved it. I wanted her to be safe. She's 55 years young, and she's got some back problems and neck problems, arthritis, and she uses this all the time to water those hanging plants she's got on her patio and fill those bird feeders.
Yeah.
And it's nice knowing that she's comfortable, she feels secure, and she's able to move it around all by herself.
And look, it's almost as big as her. But it's
12 and a half
yeah, but it's 12 and a half
That's
pounds.
right.
It is. It's super lightweight, and it comes like this in a box. I just tipped the box over. It fell out, picked it up, took it to my husband, and
Nothing
said,
to
start
assemble.
going.
Yeah, it's ready to go. It's so easy to operate too. I always show people this. One finger, just push this way, that locks it. One finger lifts this up, and you're right back. Narrow profile, so you can slide it behind the refrigerator, slide it under a bed. It's out of the way, but when you need it, it's just easy to grab. It's much safer than grabbing a chair or a stool. It's always right where you need it.
Even if you just are using a step, like an actual step stool that's like one rung, getting up there, you sometimes feel scared just getting up on the one step stool, because once you're up there, there's nothing to hold on to, and you're like in space, right? Or a two-step stool. This, even if you're just going on the bottom two, you've got things to hold on to. Aircraft quality aluminum, super safe, nice feet, all of that. You just feel more secure.
It's not a normal ladder, it's a Little Giant. And Little Giant's motto at the company is preventing injuries, saving lives. Everything we develop, every ladder we work on has that in mind. We want this ladder to be secure and solid for you when you're up there. Regardless if you're using it or somebody else, this ladder holds 375 pounds. So if it's somebody light, they're carrying it through the house, they're not worrying about knocking paint off the walls. But if somebody heavier needs to use this ladder, It's certainly going to hold them because it holds up to 375 pounds, and that is that's a big person.
It really is. But this is, while it's, it's a great size ladder, it's not